Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Elude Citadel. This is episode 3, and in this episode, we're going to cover a few things. Let me see if I can get my notepad here. I'm Elude Stalwart, and once again, this is Elude Citadel. And in Elude Citadel, this is a safe place. This is a place where Elude Stalwart can get all this stuff that's been going through his head off his mind. A few things that we're going to be going over is toxicity and gamers and what causes toxicity. Like what is it that makes people act and behave the way that they do? Um, Another thing's we're gonna cover is my routine, my daily routine, and basically like how I get stuff done and kind of like the process for staying positive and motivated and stuff like that. Um, Another thing that we're gonna go over is what else was there? I think we could just go. We could start off with those two things. I got my cup of coffee here. Take a sip. I'm just waking up here. Let's go ahead and start with the daily routine. It's about 7:28 a.m. right now. I usually get up about 7 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes I'll get up earlier than that, or some days I'll even get up later than that. It really depends on what's going on the day before, I guess. Uh, One thing that I'd usually try to do my daily routine is exercise. Exercise is very important for me because I'm, I guess, I'm a veteran, so most of my life for 8 years was exercising every day, and then I got out of the military and took a 3 year break from that, and I don't think I exercised one time during that 3 year break, and I gained a lot of weight. I got up to like 280 pounds, I think, at one point. Maybe not as high as 280, but 260 end up for sure. And basically just not doing anything, playing video games, drinking beer, and eating hamburger helper. And there was a lot of it was just like recoup for me, like partying because I was out, and just taking it easy and not having to adhere to a strict schedule or daily workout regiment, or like having to meet tape and weight standards, for military standards and everything. So I kind of let myself go for a little bit there, and I ended up getting really depressed. I didn't really know what was going on at the time. It wasn't until much later that I realized that it was depression that was sinking in. But I stayed productive. I had like goals and I had things that I was doing, so it wasn't so bad for a long time. And I interacted with the different family members and stuff a lot too, so I think that kept me motivated as well. But for me, daily routine, that's the quickest way to solve depression, and making sure that you're aware of what you're doing with your time throughout your day too. So I usually wake up in the morning, I'll grab me a cup of coffee, I'll sit down at the computer and I'll do something like this. Like today I'm doing Elude Citadel, but most days I'll do my Elude Stalwart. I want to call it a podcast, but it's a stream. This I hope is going to end up being more of a podcast standard. I actually had the idea earlier today, shortly after I woke up, actually, that maybe I can invite guests on and talk to them about what they do, or relevant subjects that I'm thinking about. Maybe I can get a person that deals with that on, and but yeah, that's further on down the line, to not stray too far from the daily routine thing. Normally I'll wake up, I'll get my cup of coffee, I'll sit down at the computer and I'll do the thing, whether it's the Elude Stalwart stream, or today it's the Elude Citadel podcast type stream thing. After that, I usually hop off at about, I don't know, it depends on whenever I start. Sometimes I'll get off at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m., and that will be enough time for my coffee to have taken its full effect, and I'll be, you know, energetic enough to accomplish things in the house, like sweeping and mopping or doing dishes from last night. I usually try to do the dishes the night before, like as soon as I finish dirtying them, I try to keep them clean. I'm a clean as you go type person, because if you don't, everything kind of seems like it piles up and then it's actually like a chore to get it done. But let's see what else. Wake up, get the coffee, and then I stream. And then after 10 or 11 a.m., I'll usually eat breakfast if it's not a workout day. Now, my workout days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'll do things like calisthenics. I don't know if I spelled that right, but I'm typing on a notepad here to let you go to kind of let you guys know what I'm doing. I guess I could share that. Calisthenics. Let me do something better. Let's do Google Docs. We'll do a Google Doc. That way you guys can see kind of what I'm doing. I'm also kind of thinking like, what is it that I can actually share that's of value here? Add notes to keep to the stocks. No thanks, not right now at least. Let's make the title, and I can actually share this right now, so let me do that. This is the first time I've tried doing anything like that, so give me a second. We're gonna do window capture, and we'll just call it window capture. And this is untitled document. Boom. And then before we divulge too much infos there, we're gonna give a filter. This is going to be set up for next time too, so it's kind of useful to have, I think. We're going to do crop pad, and I think we're even going to turn the lights off on this one. Ooh, that turns the light off on everything though. I don't want that. Okay, so we'll actually just make this a page that's going to be black. Don't know. Tools? Table add-ons help? Oh no, this is turning into a thing. I don't want it to turn into a thing. Come on. Formatting, font size, tools, table, paint format? What is this? Text is that, highlight is that. What about the background? Can I turn the background, do you think? And font? I don't want Arial font. Just give me one moment, folks. Fernanta, permanent marker. Let's do permanent marker then. Title. What is this? Paint format. Okay, let me get this on the screen so y'all guys can see what I'm doing at least. I'm gonna cut off the top of this page too. Just so you don't have to see all the top stuff that's going on. I could probably even take in the right and the left. Let's do that almost worked. Let's see if I can do it on both sides. Just one moment, folks. I'll try to give y'all my daily routine here. See if I can map this in a way that's easy to understand. Control C, Control V. That's actually too much. There we go. We'll close that. Okay. I'll just kind of put it right here then. There it is. Alright, for my daily routine, what I like to do is, we got text. I wish I could change the background. Editing, viewing, okay. Looks like I'm not going to be able to. Whoa, that is not typing like I thought it would. Here it goes. Daily routine. We'll say Elude Stalwarts daily routine. And then I'll say morning. Don't know why the whole page wouldn't be formatted in the same font. Like, why would it want to change? And then it instantly changes again. Okay. Gotta do that each time, it looks like. Alright, in the morning, I get a cup of coffee. Now this is going to help give me perspective as well as trying to explain to y'all what I do every day. So it'll have that added benefit there. I get very distracted with stuff sometimes. So we got a cup of coffee here during the daily routine. Maybe I shouldn't scale that out so much. Alright, filters. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring this down and bring this up. Doom, doom, doom. This down. Right there. And right, all's done. This is the first time I'm doing this, but this is going to be set up for future episodes as well, so it'll be good. Right now I'm scaling the edges of the document so you can see the whole thing. That's good right there. Now that's a little bit better. And we'll just center this. Like, you can see that I got stuff going on in the background, but this is good. Transition, there it goes. Alright, in the morning I get a cup of coffee and morning stream. And it's not uncommon for a train to go by while I'm doing my morning stream. So, cup of coffee. There. Okay, Control Z one of those. Alright, so we get our cup of coffee and we do our morning stream. And that's usually from anywhere from 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. to about 10 or 11 a.m. And then bring that in one. There we go. And we can even color this a different color. Let's make that, we can highlight it actually. Yellow's kind of a painful color to look at. 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Make it green. Boom. Speaking of which, got my coffee right here. Now, after my morning stream and cup of coffee, I'm usually hungry by 11 a.m. Now, what I realized is while I'm hungry, I'll usually eat a bowl of oatmeal or something. Mostly, yeah, I usually do a bowl of oatmeal. So what else I could do is I figured out that I'd be able to, I'm still trying to figure out how to change this background. If I can make this float, that would be so much better. There's so much going on with this that I'm not familiar with, so table add-ons help. I wish I could replace.